We got good old Link over here. Stinky Linky, as some people know it. Link versus the dollar, being requested by fucking Buy the Dip, who is very, 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 very proud of its Stinky Link. That's good. He wants to look at medium and long term. And been in it, he says, been in it since he started harping on it since 2018 June. Man, yeah, it's actually been one of the more interesting charts for me to follow, just because I don't trade it myself, but I live vicariously through all the people who bought it down here, which is very, very impressive, man. Very fucking impressive. Anyways, having a pretty damn good bounce back here finally, which is good to see for something that was strong for so long. But at the same time, you know, you got your 200 simple represented by the white moving average right here at 28 bucks. That is your obvious resistance right now. And that does imply that if you can start to see closures above there on the daily, not only are you going to inevitably be getting a golden cross between the green 55 and the purple 200 and also confirming this as a higher low, which it already is actually, then I would be looking at targets back up somewhere between about 32 and a quarter to 34 bucks and probably continuation on top of that. We do see momentum oscillators are a little bit more into bullish posturing here, but I need to see a closure above the 200 simple plus expanding volatility, which it is not right now. It's actually still contracting, and I want to see daily RSI get back in the bullish controls. And if that happens, I will look for those targets to get met. Weekly is not very helpful right now, actually. If anything, the weekly is in a bit of a trap situation. And then the 5-day has a very obvious signature right here. Here's the obvious 5-day signature. You'll actually confirm a bullish engulfing dildo with any sort of a trade higher above the last 5-day high, which is 30 bucks and 83 cents. And that won't just have targets up to that won't just have targets up to like 32 bucks or whatever it was earlier. It's going to have much higher targets towards 36.5 to probably even 40 bucks, to be honest with you, and probably going to continue on after that. Again, going to depend on the strength in Bitcoin, because this one has kind of lost its pole position long term in this market, at least in my experience, or at least in my opinion, because it used to be so damn good. But to be fair, you do still have a weekly up. Well, not really. Sorry, I apologize on that one. Let's see what the monthly looks like. Monthly, not really giving me too much right here. I'd love to see this one close. Actually, no, we do have something very, very important here. Okay, so you did say long term. In 11 days, we will close the monthly, and if we do close anywhere here or higher above 27 bucks, you will confirm hidden bullish divergence on monthly RSI, and that will have targets back up towards about 40 bucks, and probably makes new all-time highs a couple months after that as well. This would look like a very, very good setup, but it is more long-term, obviously, and I need to see this area taken out first and foremost. That would be a very, very good sign that all of those next things are going to follow through with it. By the same token, anywhere below this current daily high or low, which is basically 25 and a quarter, I would get very bearish on this one, looking for a move back down below 20 bucks. I don't think that's what's happening right here, but that would be my sort of invalidation point. So there you go. Nice little linkies. I'm actually curious to see what it looks like actually over here as well. I just want to see where it is as far as momentum goes, and let's see what we got on the daily. Daily will be turning up with any sort of a closure above 30 and a quarter, probably not happening today. 4-hour is up as long as above 24 and a half, good, and weekly is up as long as above 1460 or so. So decent there as well. And I'm curious where the monthly is. Yeah, 4160 actually for that. So that's probably not happening anytime soon either. But you do see a setup there. It's just it's a little bit of a laggard right now. But if it can start to close back above the 200 simple, I would really look for that golden cross be playable, and you probably do just generally float back up towards your prior highs over the next couple months. So hopefully that was helpful, sir, and I wish you well with your stinky linkies.